I just saw him.
Did you?
And he said he was, you have a mustache, sir? And he said, it's not good. When you have a mustache in a movie, bad things happen. It's not for this movie. It's for another one. But spoiler alert, bad things do happen to me.
Yes.
With or without a mustache.
Who are you?
I'm running this place.
Yeah, me too.
All right, so when you are picking a project like this, how important and how exciting is it to find a new director with a strong vision?
Well, it's more of the first thing is it's a relief because it's like as an actor you want, especially a thing like this, I like to commit. I want to commit as completely as I can, and
sure.
And so to be doing that with somebody whose work you're not familiar with is always it's always a crapshoot. And thankfully Zach was just the most competent. That sounds like an insult. He was competent. He was he knew certain things.
Yeah.
He was so inventive and so specific, and yet still gave the actors freedom. He was one of the best I've ever worked with.
Really?
He really was. I loved him. I loved his sensibility, and the first indication of that was just the script, how well crafted the script was in the story.
Can we get into it all what the threat is in your movie or no?
What
can we talk about?
No, the Disney is like, no, you can't do anything. I don't want. I'm afraid of them. No, they. We just don't want to spoil it.
Yeah.
So it's hard. I don't know what we can talk about. Oh boy, it's a movie.
Okay.
You can say that.
Right,
it's a feature.
Yes.
Talkie.
Okay.
There's sound.
It's in color.
It's in color.
Good,
Yes.
good.
What can we say? I don't have a mustache in it. You'll be pleased to know.
Oh,
probably.
No, that's disappointing.
It's disappointing today. Yeah, to 3 people. It'll be very disappointing too. It's
a cautionary tale.
It is.
Right?
It's about trusting people and strangers and toxic people.
Yeah.
And it's about I think it's about all those things. But feeling, I think trusting in strangers and.
Yeah, absolutely. I think one of the things that people have to get over is trying to figure out where the movie's going to go, right? Because it's impossible to predict, essentially, where this story is going.
When I was reading it, I was struck by how scary it was, but also how intriguing the story is. Really like pulls you in because you don't know, and he plays on a lot of horror movie tropes, and
right.
so he has you guessing incorrectly all the time.
Sure.
So it's really unique. It's really original.
I think he does a lot with like modern technology too, and things that we are used to in terms of like the Airbnb concept and whether the key is in the box,
right?
And the pad working, and all these things that we've encountered. And
horror movie. Georgina Campbell, who's the lead, she does. And she's so good. She's so engaging and accessible. But he also had her do things that were intelligent, that were smart. Because a lot of times horror movie, I've played parts like that where it's like, why is he going back in there?
Right, right.
Call the police.
Yeah.
There are things that most people would do themselves, and she does those things.
Right.
It's an intelligent character, and so I think that was smart too. Was being specific about closing all the avenues of escape.
This process might seem overwhelming, but with a little practice, it can soon become a pleasurable experience.
At noon, Kevin Smith is coming through here with the Clerks III cast.
Oh, nice.
And I was lucky enough to see the movie, actually.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Yeah.
How much fun was it to return to that universe?
Oh, I love working with him.
Yeah.
He just gives so much creative freedom, and
you're a player now. You're in the ensemble.
Essentially. Yeah, he calls me for those things. I always love getting that call because I know I know it'll be fun, and it'll be a chance to experiment with a new character. And he just loves actors, and he loves watching actors play, and it's just a fun sandbox to be in.
Take off your pants!
This one in particular, and the scene that you're in, like so much of it is tied to his heart attack, the real situations he went through.
Yes.
After he showed it to us, we got a chance to talk to him about it, and all these things that he wrote in are like really honest reactions to things he went through.
Yes, he didn't want to show his, I just saw him.
Did you?
And he said he was, you have a mustache, sir? And he said, it's not good. When you have a mustache in a movie, bad things happen. It's not for this movie. It's for another one. But spoiler alert, bad things do happen to me.
Yes.
With or without a mustache.
All right, so I have to ask, because you're not going to find a bigger Die Hard fan on the planet than me.
Oh, you're Die Hard?
I love Die Hard so much. And I loved yours. You made the last great one.
You're a Die Hard fan.
I'm a Die Hard fan. What do you think about Bruce's retirement?
Oh, man. Really heartbreaking, because he's a legend.
Yeah.
And I can't imagine what that struggle must be like for somebody who really loves what they do and is so good at what they do, and has entertained so many people, brought joy to so many people because of those gifts. I can't imagine what that decision was like, what that process was like. But I feel so lucky to have gotten the chance to be part of that legacy, because it really is a legacy.
And it's a terrific film that you guys made together too. So
Yeah.
to be part of that franchise
Oh,
and
I
to
feel
play
lucky.
into a role.
Hot, I'm fine.
Oh, Kevin's in that also.
Kevin said that's where we met. We met on that, and
That's great.
a couple months later he called me for Zach and Miri, and it was. We had so much fun on that movie, and such great memories from making Die Hard, and my heart goes out to Bruce and his family.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'll get you out of here on this. How often have you come through San Diego with projects?
Well, it's fine. The last time I was here, I was thinking I had a mustache. Not to dwell on the mustache. It's flattering to call it a mustache, I guess. But the last time I was here, I had one because I was playing Einstein in a play called Picasso at the Panagile at the Old Globe.
Okay.
So I spent 2 months doing that in Balboa Park. I just fell in love with it.
Right.
There's a Biff's. Shout out to Biff's Cookies, best cookies, some great places here, and the park was just beautiful. So I haven't been since then, but I had such fond memories from that experience.
Well, I hope you get out into the energy here.
The gas lamp and all that.
Yeah. It's just a great time to have everybody back and feed off that energy too.
I don't know if I'm quite ready to just get into the. It
Stew?
feels a little like
stew?
human stew.
Yeah.
Now I'm definitely not ready. After you describe it that way, that is absolutely nauseating. It's
pretty bad.
Human stew. Well, it just feels a bit like a big, excited petri dish.
Yeah,
you know?
that's one way to put it. Well, stay safe out there.
Thanks, you
and,
too.
And go see Barbarian.
Oh yeah. I hope people see it.